The fight between Stevenson and Lopez. What a fight.
Who wins that?
Lopez. You think Stevenson? Lopez is a very good fighter, bro. I've trained with him. I've had him on the pod. He bangs hard. He's a good all-round boxer. Slick. A lot of people don't give him the credit for how good of a boxer he is. Look, he's the type of guy I know about Lopez is that when he has to turn it up, he turns it up. And I think with someone like Shakur, he will have to turn it up big time. And obviously Shakur, we've not really seen him in the deep end. Look at Lopez. He's fought the likes of Lomachenko. He's beaten some great names on the way, man.
Ryan Garcia just dropped a bombshell prediction about the upcoming Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson showdown that has the boxing world buzzing.
I got Shakur Stevenson beat him.
You got Shakur? You don't think Teo's gonna win?
Nah, bro. Nah.
Damn, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I got Teo too, bro.
You guys got Teo? How much you guys want to bet, bro?
Yeah, I got Teo.
How much you guys want to bet anytime?
Bet, bro. I don't got money compared to you.
Nah, I'll bet. Hey, I'll bet in your tax bracket, bro.
100. Let's do 100.
I'll bet 100, bro. Let's
bet 100.
Yeah, let's do 100.
The boxing calendar for early 2026 features one of the most compelling matchups the sport has seen in recent years. On January 31st in New York, two 28-year-old warriors will collide when Lopez puts his WBO Super Lightweight Championship on the line for the fourth time against the undefeated Stevenson. The stakes couldn't be higher for Stevenson, who enters this contest with ambitions of capturing world titles in 4 different weight divisions. His journey through the weight classes has been nothing short of remarkable, and this represents another massive step in his career trajectory. However, not everyone expects fireworks when these two elite athletes meet inside the squared circle. There's genuine concern among some observers that their contrasting approaches to the sweet science might produce a chess match rather than a slugfest. Garcia, who recently confirmed his own major bout against WBC welterweight title holder Mario Barrios, scheduled for February 21st, shared his thoughts during an interactive session with fans on social media. According to Garcia's assessment, Lopez thrives when facing opponents who come forward and provide opportunities for counters. His best work historically has come against fighters willing to engage and trade, creating the openings that allow his natural timing and power to shine through.
Teo, they're going to be playing chess for a little bit, and then Shakur's going to break away by like the 4th, 5th, 6th, and then it's going to get ugly by like the 9th, 10th. I think Shakur going to start picking them apart nasty.
I don't see that happening. I see Shakur on his pedal bike all night.
Nah, bro. What? Teofimo don't even put pressure like that. How can he be on a pedal bike if he don't put no pressure, real pressure like that?
But Teo could crack a little bit.
Yeah, he could crack, but he's not a pressure fighter.
They
so
both got tough-ass defense, though.
Yeah, Shakur just has to watch for a single shot here, single shot there. He's not going to worry about volume, coming forward, hard-hitting guy. He's going to be watching for 1, 2 shots at a time. Teofimo just doesn't put pressure like that for Shakur to even run, you know? You know, that's just what it is. Unless he changes up his whole game plan and his whole fighting style.
The veteran Shane Mosley, who conquered both the lightweight and super lightweight divisions during his Hall of Fame career, offered his perspective on this intriguing matchup as well. His unique experience at both weight classes gives his opinion particular weight in the boxing community. Mosley traced Stevenson's rapid ascent through the professional ranks, noting how the Newark native needed only 13 fights to capture his first world championship. Mosley emphasized that both fighters possess exceptional defensive abilities that make them extremely difficult to hit cleanly. Lopez has shared the ring with elite talents like Vasily Lomachenko and other top-tier opponents that Stevenson hasn't yet faced at this stage of his career. This experience gap at the highest level represents a genuine question mark entering the contest. The fight will reveal important information about where Stevenson truly stands among the sport's elite performers. The former champion stressed that Lopez won't simply stand in front of Stevenson offering himself as a stationary target. Lopez has demonstrated excellent head movement and ring intelligence throughout his career, which means Stevenson faces a genuinely difficult assignment regardless of his technical advantages.
You know, it's a really great fight.
Series that you want to check out, gloves
really
off,
technical,
they really showcase
good and hard to
the
hit.
mentality.
But at the same time,
unprecedented access.
Lopez is not easy either, and he fought really good fighters like Lomachenko and other guys that
it is something you do not want to miss.
Shakur fought yet.
Also,
so
ladies and gentlemen, we see that
this is the fight you have to see what's going to happen. It's not like Teofimo Lopez is going to go right to him and just like know his head or nothing. So it's going to be a difficult fight for good
Gonzalez
citizens as well.
gets a
So
massive opportunity to take on Edeslandi Lara. Lara's gonna have to deal with the change in
I would love to see that one see what happens. I can't say which one will win. I would probably lean towards Shakur because, you know, he's probably a good, better boxer, but that doesn't mean that he's going to be able to beat up people in a 12-round fight, where he's got a lot of different moves too as well. So, we'll see.
Clarissa Shields, the multi-division champion widely regarded as one of the finest fighters of her generation regardless of gender, attended the initial press conference when Lopez and Stevenson came face-to-face. The 30-year-old star, who calls herself the greatest woman of all time, shared her impressions of both fighters heading into their January 31st collision. Shields herself returns to action on February 22nd when she defends her undisputed heavyweight championship against Franchon Cruz Dezern in Detroit. Her assessment highlighted Lopez's athletic gifts and extensive experience against quality opposition, but she ultimately sided with Stevenson.
My thoughts is that's going to be a very competitive fight. I think that Teo is very athletic. He's very experienced, but Shakur is the man. Shakur is hard to beat. He's skilled. Shakur is skilled. Shakur, man, the dude got power. He can fight any style. He's a thinker. He's 5 steps ahead of you. Whatever you think you're going to do, Shakur 5 steps ahead of you. So I look forward to seeing this fight. I think it's going to be good, but I feel like Shakur is going to come out on top. He's going to win. And hopefully Teo don't have his hands down and he get caught slipping, because Shakur has been showing some power.
Is this like a Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns type of fight? This is this era's Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns?
We got two slick fighters. No.
It's not that.
No, it's like a, I don't know.
Benitez in the right
You want to say like a Pernell Whitaker versus Sugar Ray Leonard type of deal. Like, that's how I look at it. Like,
Both athletic.
yeah, both athletic, both sharp, both really good on their defense, both just very explosive. Like, it's one of them fights. Like, you talking about Marvin Hagler? He used to come and get you. Like, Shakur can do that. Now you don't know what he's gonna do for this fight. You don't know, but I know he's gonna do whatever he gotta do to win.
Lamont Roach Jr., who recently announced his presence in the super lightweight division with a controversial draw against Isaac Cruz, expressed strong confidence in Stevenson's chances. The former WBA super featherweight champion believes Stevenson's superior ring intelligence will prove overwhelming for Lopez. Roach predicted that the fight wouldn't even be particularly competitive, suggesting Stevenson's mental approach would create constant frustration for his opponent. When asked whether he respected Lopez's own boxing IQ, speed, and technical abilities, Roach acknowledged those qualities but pointed to a revealing pattern in Lopez's career. Specifically, he referenced the close call against Sandor Martin 3 years ago in a non-title affair. Lopez barely escaped with a split decision victory in that contest against a pure boxer, which reinforced long-standing questions about his consistency and mental approach to certain matchups.
After I beat Pitbull Cruz, you have Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez. I'd love to fight the winner of that fight. If Shakur wins at 40 or 35, if Teo wins at 40 for his championship belt. I like to steer clear of anything else and make that a priority. If we can't come to an agreement, I'll be the interim 140-pound champion for the WBC. Right now, the champ is Sabril Matias. He's fighting Dalton Smith. I like to fight the winner of those two.
You're sitting in the prime now of your career. You've been grinding. I can tell you've been grinding for a long time.
This fight right here sets me up for a lot of lanes. I like to fight all the champions. That's how I like to do things.
Conor Benn, experiencing career resurgence after defeating Chris Eubank Jr. in their long-awaited rematch, broke ranks with many observers by favoring Lopez. Benn suggested that Lopez possesses warrior qualities and mental toughness that could overcome Stevenson's technical superiority when the pressure reaches its peak. Having previously discussed training philosophies with Stevenson, Benn still leaned toward believing Lopez's fighting heart would prove decisive in the championship rounds.
I'm back in Teo. I think he's in a hard fight. Well, he's not in a taxing fight. He's in a complex fight in terms of boxing. Like, he's not in a group war. You won't get it anymore, that's for sure.
Playing devil's advocate, obviously, as a journalist as well, you look at pound-for-pound rankings and Shakur is a lot higher. I know you don't like Shakur, but do you not have respect for what he could do against Teofimo Lopez? Because you've dismissed him there, Conor.
No, I don't not like Shakur. I like Shakur. I'm just insulted he thinks he can come up to my weight and feel like he can just make it easy work. Well, come up to my weight then. I don't not like him. I think he's a funny guy. I think he's funny looking as well. It reminds me a bit of, Tom and Jerry. Which one? What's the mouse?
I didn't even watch it.
Jerry, it reminds me of Jerry. Oh, literally, yeah, Turkey called it. I didn't even realise, yeah, Tom and Jerry, he does all that running around.
Tim Bradley, the former champion who has transitioned into a prominent television analyst, praised Stevenson's systematic approach to dismantling opponents. Bradley focused on how Stevenson methodically removes weapons from his opposition throughout fights, preventing them from executing their preferred strategies and game plans. While acknowledging Lopez's advantages in explosiveness and raw physical attributes, Bradley expressed confidence that Stevenson's meticulous preparation would ultimately carry the day. His prediction centered on Stevenson frustrating Lopez for 12 rounds provided he maintained tactical discipline.
So look, y'all might perceive this fight as being boring and this and that. This is gonna be one hell of a technical battle that I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see this battle. Oh yeah. Yeah, because what y'all gonna witness is, I'm gonna tell you right now what you're gonna witness. You're gonna witness fundamentals, great fundamentals, versus that explosive stuff. You know what I'm saying? That explosive stuff. So like, let me give you a prime example. Not to this degree, but Tonio Tarver, Roy Jones. Tarver had them fundamentals down. Roy didn't have them fundamentals down. Now, I understand what happened. Now, yeah, look, if Teofimo Lopez, he get out of line and he want to run in there that fire and he get his behind caught, just like Norman Jr. got his behind caught, talking about, oh, he can't punch. Oh, he can find himself picking himself off of the canvas too. Yeah, talking about Shakur can't punch. I don't see many guys just running in there on Shakur. But anyways, look, y'all already know what it is. Precision, timing, right? Hitting the dude when he don't see something coming. That's power. Or hitting the dude when he coming in. That's power. Yeah, that's power. Yeah, if you didn't know, now you damn know.
The legendary Roy Jones Jr. contributed analysis suggesting Lopez must embrace risk and aggression to secure victory. Jones argued that calculated caution would play directly into Stevenson's strengths, allowing the defensive maestro to control distance and timing throughout the entire contest. Only by taking dangerous chances and forcing sustained action can Lopez create the chaos necessary to disrupt Stevenson's rhythm and land potentially fight-changing shots.
Shakur gonna pick him apart. Shakur's a polished boxer with some of the best feet in the game right now, and he's a defensive-minded fighter, which is very smart. It's hard to hit him. He makes you gamble to hit him, and he's going to be a tough one to deal with. But if Teofimo is willing to gamble to beat him, then Teofimo can definitely make it a really good fight.
Robert Garcia, the respected trainer who has developed multiple world champions across various weight divisions, found himself torn when evaluating this matchup. Garcia admitted personal affection for Lopez and his family, creating emotional bias toward wanting Lopez to prevail. However, his professional assessment forced him to acknowledge Stevenson's technical superiority across most boxing fundamentals. Garcia credited Lopez with tremendous courage and fighting spirit, but couldn't ignore reality. Stevenson appears more polished and complete as an overall package.
It's a fucking bad fight. I can't wait for it to happen, but I can't pick a winner.
You can't pick, so you're gonna be a fan for that one?
I'm gonna be a fan for that one. I can't pick a winner.
But that's a big fight.
Deep inside, I would love to see him pull it out.
Who does Pita have?
I don't know. You gotta ask.
He's right behind you. Pita, who wins?
Pita.
Teofimo or Shakur? Why? Why? Your son has Shakur. You love Shakur?
Yeah, but I like it.
It's a good fight.
Yeah, it's not an easy fight.
And Teo always steps up for the big fights. Teo steps up. And Shakur's a 3-division champ, so.
Former champion Zab Judah expressed passionate support for Stevenson's prospects in this contest. Judah praised Stevenson's defensive mastery and precise timing, suggesting these attributes would neutralize Lopez's offensive capabilities. He described Stevenson as operating on an entirely different level, consistently controlling engagements while making opponents miss their best shot. Judah credited the evolution Stevenson has undergone while training alongside pound-for-pound star Terence Crawford, viewing both fighters as representatives of a new generation prioritizing calculated excellence over reckless aggression. In Judah's estimation, this represents Stevenson's opportunity to cement elite status while proving his dominance extends to higher weight classes.
But I said this before. I said it a long time ago with Teo and when they was making the match before. Teo's a good fighter, but this type of style Teo possesses, you're gonna break him up. You're gonna break him up. You can't beat what you can't hit. You can't. This shit is impossible. That boy ain't nothing to fuck around with.
Right.
Poor boy, he's something out of the Matrix Part 3. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, he you know what I'm saying? He pulling shit away and hit you with, well, come on. I'm loving him. He's dope. I mean, I always spoke highly of him. Always. From Newark, I've been knowing him from a kid. I've been hearing about him and knowing about him. I know his granddaddy. I know him. They solid people. Solid. You know what I mean? He perfects his skill, perfects his craft. He come from good stock. What can I say, man? The boy is, he don't got no kind of mental issues where he go in and out and you know what I'm saying? Like, he right there. He on you. He on breakdown destruction mode. That's it.
Abel Sanchez, the renowned trainer who guided Gennady Golovkin during his destructive championship reign, dismissed concerns about the fight becoming tedious or overly tactical. Sanchez argued that Lopez will be forced to take initiative or risk allowing Stevenson to dictate every aspect of the bout. He predicted both fighters would deliver entertaining action, though he surprised observers by suggesting a draw as a realistic possibility. Sanchez reasoned that contrasting strengths might balance out across 12 competitive rounds, making it extremely difficult for judges to separate the competitors. He also advised Lopez to study how William Zapida's relentless pressure tested Stevenson in their recent encounter, suggesting similar tactics combined with superior athleticism could shift the dynamic in Lopez's favor.
Shakur's a great talent, and Teofimo looked great in his last fight. Of course, he didn't have Shakur in front of him, but I think that for Shakur, he has to keep the fight at his distance. If he does that, I think it's a win for him. Teofimo, he's more, he wants to draw you and he wants to counterpunch. He's gonna have to be a different guy this time. He's gonna have to attack. He's gonna have to be leading the fight, or else it's gonna be a boring fight. I don't think it'll be a boring fight, but if he sits back and waits for Shakur, Shakur's going to wait for him, then it's not going to be exciting. But I think Teofimo will attack. I think Teofimo has to attack. I think Teofimo has to do what Zepeda did, except for Teofimo's a lot more talented than Zepeda was. So I think that, I honestly, I see a draw. I don't know why I see a draw, but I just see them both having great rounds and giving us the kind of fight that I think the public is looking for.
The fight takes place at Madison Square Garden, with additional details regarding the complete card expected to be announced soon. With Lopez holding a record of 22 wins and 1 loss with 13 knockouts against Stevenson's perfect 24 victories with 11 stoppages, this genuinely evenly matched contest has the boxing world divided on who holds the true advantage when they finally settle their differences in the ring.